Am I the a-hole for wanting to break up with my girlfriend after she pulled a fake pregnancy prank on me? I, 25M, have been in a long-distance relationship with my girlfriend, 26F, for a little over a year now. We've had our ups and downs, as most LDRs do, but I genuinely thought we were solid until today. So earlier, I was on FaceTime with her while I was in the shower. At one point, she started touching her stomach and said something along the lines of, "There's a baby in here." At first, I just laughed it off. It sounded like a joke. But she kept going. She doubled down. I told her several times, probably 6 or 7, that it wasn't funny and asked her to please stop. She ignored me and just kept playing along like it was real. After about 20 minutes of that, I was getting really uncomfortable, so I hung up. She called me back a few minutes later. I hesitated, but I picked up. She said in a serious voice, "Okay, just take a few deep breaths and look at the photo I just sent you." I checked my messages. It's an ultrasound. A real-looking one. 2 weeks pregnant, supposedly. And she had even gone so far as to type her name onto it in the corner, like it was some kind of official document. I still didn't believe her. But then she launches into this detailed story about how her last period was just spotting, how she went to a doctor 4 weeks ago but was still processing the news herself, and how she only now felt ready to tell me. It was weirdly convincing. She held that act for over an hour. What really got me, though, was the way she acted while doing it. She had this kind of twisted smile on her face. When I told her I didn't feel ready to be a dad, she just smiled and said, "I can't kill a living thing. Go look at the picture again. How are you going to kill that?" The way she said it was so unsettling, like she was toying with me emotionally. For that entire hour, I was in a fog. My heart was pounding. I genuinely thought I was about to be a father. My brain went into overdrive. I was hit with this overwhelming sense of fear, responsibility, and helplessness. I started picturing what my life would look like. Not just the fact that I'd have a kid, but that I'd be raising it with her. And that's when something clicked. In that hour of panic, I had a really sobering realization. I love kids. I want to be a dad someday. But when I picture her as the mother of my child, raising a family together, I just couldn't see it working. We're so different. She's not into any of the things I imagined doing with my future family. Like, I love the outdoors. I want to go fishing, camping, hiking, all those nature moments I dreamed of having with my wife and kid. She hates all that. We don't really have shared values or interests, and when I envisioned parenting with her, it didn't feel joyful or exciting. It felt like a chore, like something I'd dread. Eventually, she started laughing and revealed that it was all a joke. "I'm not actually pregnant," she said like it was hilarious. I didn't laugh. I just hung up again. We haven't spoken since. It's been hours now, and I've made the decision to end the relationship. Not just because of the prank, though I do think it was deeply inappropriate and messed up, but because it forced me to confront a truth I'd been avoiding. That if this had been real, I would have been trapped in a life I didn't want, with a partner I wasn't truly compatible with. Update. I broke up with her. I've seen a lot of comments calling her awful, cruel, manipulative, etc. Honestly, I don't think she's an evil person. I think she made a really bad, insensitive decision. People mess up, especially when trying to be funny, and this was a bad attempt at humor. But in the end, it's not really the prank that ended us. It was the clarity that prank gave me. The fake pregnancy made me envision a version of my future I didn't want. It highlighted how incompatible we are, how stressed I felt even imagining a life with her, and how little joy I saw in raising a child together. I know things would be different if we had kids years down the line, but that feeling I got, that emotional truth, was too strong to ignore. So, am I the a-hole for ending things?